Australia down under is calling for, guess what, the one-child policy. And it says Australia should consider having a one-child policy to protect the planet. An environmental lobby group says. Sustainable Population Australia says slashing the world's population is the only way to avoid environmental suicide. I just have to laugh.
Despite the fact that even the anti-population United Nations is now agreeing that one of the biggest problems in the world is dwindling populations, right? These people have been pushing population control on people that don't even want it for 50 years now. Now, all of a sudden, they're saying, oh, we've got a population shrinking. And again, I go back to the thing we talked about a couple of months ago, the demographic winter. One of the things they talked about in there, and I'd never thought about this, and it makes perfect sense. There's never been a culture in the history of the world that had a thriving economy with a shrinking population. It's never happened. And yet, that's where we are today. Now, these people are saying, you know, we got to get rid of the babies to protect the spotted owls and the, you know, the landfills. And
there was just an article about China talking about the shortage of women. I mean, that was just last week. Another article about the huge shortage of women.
Right.
Because of the one child.
The Australian president wants the population of 22 million reduced to 7 to tackle the climate change. So, and then she's worried about the Catholic Church is going to come out and, you know, and have a tizzy. I hope they do too.
Right.
Yeah, she feels a little threatened.
Of the organization.
Australia.
Of the country.
Of the country.
Right. See, my concern too is they have the Aborigines and other groups that are there. And sometimes these population controls will hide their true agenda, which is racist in nature, in order to try to cover up, oh, it's for the environment. Actually, we don't like those folks. And we're going to do our best to get rid of as many as we can.